The second member of your team is your title company. The title company processes your closing. They bring all the paperwork together that needs to be signed in order to get your sale closed. They're going to search the title of the property. You're going to buy your title insurance from them that protects you from anybody down the line claiming that they have a ownership interest in your property. And that title company is going to be a key person who you don't talk to a lot. Your agent should talk to them more than you do. But if you have interaction with them, you want someone who's a strong communicator, someone who is going to be responsive if you have questions, and most importantly, someone that your agent trusts and has done business with before, so they know that they're going to protect your interest in the transaction. The next member of your team is your home inspector. So your home inspector, you want someone who is experienced, has been doing it for a while, and you also want someone who is very level-headed, because it's likely they're going to be in their report showing you all the things they find wrong with the house. And what you don't want is someone who's going to alarm you over things that you don't need to worry about, or even worse, someone who is going to soft pedal things that you should worry about. The next person on your team is your insurance agent. So you want that agent who's going to help you make the smart decisions to get a policy crafted that serves your needs and doesn't have a lot of extras that you don't need. In Middle Tennessee, we get a lot of hailstorms. So I always encourage our clients to get full replacement coverage on their roof. For many home insurance products, the default position is that you get replacement coverage on the roof. That means you have a house, it's got a 10-year-old roof, you have a hailstorm, and then when they come to pay your claim, you get half the cost of a roof. Roofs are a pretty expensive thing on your real estate, so you want what's called full replacement coverage, and that means the hailstorm comes, even though the roof is 10, 15, 20 years old, they are going to give you a full brand new roof minus your deductible. And a local agent who knows the market and knows Tennessee has hailstorms, they're more likely to recommend full roof replacement coverage. All right, so the next group on your team are contractors, vendors, all the people who are going to help you assess the house, repair the house, figure out what you need to do after inspections, that sort of thing. And again, a good agent is going to have a bunch of those people on their speed dial ready to jump in and help you when problems arise. Ultimately, you want a team of professionals who are all looking out for your best interest. That's why it all comes back to the real estate agent. The real estate agent is the person who is wrangling all these people, keeping them on target, keeping them helping you through the process, making sure they're looking out for your best interest. If you have a team that is not helping you like they should, a lot of times things just go wrong and you don't even know that they could have gone right. Let me give you an example of two buyers, one represented by a brand new agent who doesn't have any team at all, and one represented by a very experienced agent who has a team of people to help them and their buyers get where they want to go. We had an investor who had renovated a home and was selling it. This was several years ago when the market was super hot and buyers were regularly getting into bidding wars, and you might have 10, 15, 20 people making offers on the same house. Well, this brand new agent who had a first-time home buyer, they had made an offer on this house. They had been making offers on houses for months. None of their offers had been accepted, and this offer was the first one that had been accepted. And they did a home inspection, and they found some things that were wrong with the house that needed repair. They got together and they decided to walk away from this house. Now, when they walked away, we got a copy of the inspection. We saw the things that were wrong that the inspector had found. There were some legitimate things in there. It cost about $500 to do those repairs. They could have had all that done, had the house they want, but because they had a bad team, they walked away, and who knows, maybe they're still looking for a house now, 3-4 years later. Let's compare that to the experience of some buyers we worked with recently. They had looked around for a long time and finally found a house that was their dream home. They wanted to make it their forever home. And when we got into the inspection period, there were some significant things that the inspector found that were issues with this house. We got together with the buyer. We talked through the issues. They still wanted that house. So we got together, our team of contractors and vendors, had them inspect all of the issues that were there. They came back with a plan of attack of what we would need to do to make that house as good as new or better than new. We got together with the listing agent and came up with a plan that the buyers and the sellers could agree to. We got all of those issues repaired, and they were able to buy and move into their dream house with full confidence that it was in excellent condition. And if anything went wrong, they had warranties to deal with whatever could come up. So the first buyer I talked about, they did not even know that they could have had that same outcome because their team was not up to the task of delivering that outcome for them. If you choose the right agent, that agent will build you an outstanding team that will help you get across the finish line, which is a great experience on your way to getting your new home, and then also a great outcome where you end up in a home that you love, that's in good condition. Once you've put your team together and you have an agent who is knowledgeable and experienced and looking out for your best interests, the next step is to sign what's called the buyer broker agreement. This is a contract between you and your agent's company committing to each other. Basically, you're saying, I want you to be my agent. The agent is saying, I want you to be my client. That seals the deal where the two of you come together and that agent is able to fully represent you in the purchase of your home. Thank you for joining us for Real Estate University. We hope that with each session of Homebuyer 101, that you are getting more and more confident that your journey toward becoming a homeowner is going to be a success. Now that you know the team that you need to assemble, we are here and ready to help. Give us a call or send us a text or an email or click on our Calendly link to schedule a private one-on-one session where we can explore your unique situation. We'll see you in session 4.